Disaster Legal Services is the touchstone public service program of the American Bar Association Young Lawyers Division. It operates through a Memorandum of Understanding with FEMA and the ABA and works in close partnership with Legal Services Corporation and the American Red Cross. Through this agreement, the Young Lawyers Division has the sole and complete authority to coordinate and manage the delivery of legal services to disaster survivors. DLS is triggered when there's a major disaster declaration providing for individual assistance, or IA. An IA declaration triggers FEMA's Individuals and Households program, as well as other resources such as disaster unemployment assistance, crisis counseling, and the Disaster Legal Services program. DLS was established after Hurricane Camille in 1969. Since then, we've worked on all types of disasters, including hurricanes, tornadoes, flooding, mudslides, fires, and acts of terrorism. Food, water, and shelter may be the first needs that spring to mind when a disaster strikes. However, disaster survivors face immediate and long-term legal needs in the wake of a disaster. Immediately after a disaster, survivors commonly have questions about applying for FEMA benefits. They also need to know about their rights as a tenant or how to obtain documents that were destroyed during the disaster. Long-term, they may need help disputing claims with an insurance company, appealing FEMA denials, or taking actions against a contractor, employer, or their landlord. There may be also downstream legal issues that arise after a disaster. For example, there's a strong correlation between disasters and the increased risk of domestic violence in women. So what is your role as an attorney? First, learn more about the legal issues affecting disaster survivors. Start by reviewing information on FEMA's Individuals and Households program. Then, learn about the common legal claims from disaster survivors, such as landlord-tenant issues. Next, volunteer. Many legal issues that arise during a disaster are similar to the legal issues worked on by legal aid agencies across the country. Reach out to your local legal aid office and offer to take pro bono cases in times of non-disaster so that you're ready to help when a disaster strikes. You can also sign up on freelegalanswers.com, where attorneys can provide advice to individuals remotely. Last, donate. In addition to donating your time, consider making a financial contribution to your local legal aid agency and commit to defending the work of civil legal services. Often, these agencies turn away more people than they can help. They are limited by declining budgets and uncertainty concerning funding. As a former legal aid attorney myself, and on behalf of the Young Lawyers Division and the thousands of disaster survivors we assist, thank you for your interest and involvement in this program.